Let's see if we can get into his computer. But first, let's search his drawers. We'll take his ammo. He doesn't care. Detroit Crimes Code and Vehicle Law. Okay, that's a good thing to have here in Prague. Oh, he's sitting at his computer. Dude, I was going to use that. That's funny. I can't use it with him sitting at it.
I'm in the middle of something, Agent.
Oh, well. I mean, I'm pretty sure I saw that it was hackable earlier, but now we can't get into it. That's a neat keyboard. Alright. Does he have any vents or anything interesting in his office? Doesn't look like it. Whoa. Alright, let's move on. There is... Oh, now he's using that computer. Dude, get up.
Half the Cybercrimes Division is combing the web for any hint of those mystery guys from Dubai. That's not really our area of expertise. Miller wants these guys bad.
Right.
Half the Cybercrimes Division is combing the web for any hint of those mystery guys from Dubai. That's not really our area of expertise. Miller wants these guys bad.
Agent.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Boy, everybody's using the computers. Here's one. Here's one that nobody's using. Let's see if we can get into it. Security rating 2. We need to get over here. We can go... Oh gosh, we can't go this direction. We have to go here, then here, then here, then here. Sheesh. Yeah. Like we're gonna get through this. What does data scan do? I don't know. Probably not gonna get through this.
Trace program initiated.
Come on.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Oh, I think we're gonna make it.
Access granted.
Wow. Strickland Hall. From Debbie Connolly to Strickland Hall, ARC member in custody. State police arrested a woman named Irina Markova trying to cross a checkpoint with fake papers. She's been in ARC for 18 months. Alexei has footage of her in the BG at one of Rucker's early press conferences. Oh, maybe background. The cops didn't want to release her for us, of course, but I pulled rank. She should be here pretty soon. Director Miller's mandate with Markova is he wants to know the full extent of ARC's connection to the bombing, Debbie. So ARC, I don't remember what that stands for, but I think there's some kind of augmented coalition, I think. Hope I'm right about that. So Strickland wrote to Vincent Black about 2 local crooks. Vince, last night I leaned on a local ARC sympathizer to see if he knew anything about the bombing, and he gave me 2 names. Vlasta, a Prague smuggler with some sort of connection to the Diwali. 2, an ambitious, upwardly mobile neon smuggler who goes by the name Charnabog. We've seen that name before. Apparently they're having some sort of turf war. I don't remember this name. Nothing I can use, but I hope you find it helpful. Unless you have some more intel from your end, Strick. Vincent Black writes back, Strick, thanks for the heads up, but I know all about Vlasta. He's in my crosshairs already. It's only a matter of time. And forget Charnabog. He's just a bullshit rumor, a dead end. Okay. Alright, these 2 guys are still using their computer. So I can't... Yeah, we already talked, remember? He's still sitting at his computer. Alright, let's keep looking around. This computer is unlocked. Oh, this is Adam's computer. Really? This is Adam's computer? Jeez. Alright, here's an email from Aria to everyone about shooting competition 3. Attention everyone, the 3rd quarterly TF-29 shooting competition is almost upon us. Remember, our firing range is always open, featuring any firearm in the TF-29 arsenal, with unlimited ammunition. Have you practiced enough? This is from James Miller to everyone about the Dubai mission. To all staff, this is to address the recent mission in Dubai. We all know someone who died in that action. Our one consolation is that they died doing what they all believed in, trying to make the world a better place. However, there is no excuse for the mission going to hell the way it did. The reasons it did are now under thorough investigation. We can all do better than this, and from now on, we will, for them. Further, rumors have come to my attention which question why we were in charge of the op in the first place, rather than Station Muscat. These speculations are a distraction and strongly discouraged. Please remain focused on the actual task at hand. Those were our people we lost. It falls to us to avenge them. Memorial services will be forthcoming, Director Miller. So here's one from Dr. Delara Ozen to everyone. Introduction. Having recently joined the team, I wanted to briefly introduce myself. My name is Dr. Delara Ozen, now resident psychiatrist for the Prague Bureau. In addition to providing consultancy training for psychological profiling, hostage negotiation, and criminal communication, I'll also be the person responsible for staff psychological assessment and counsel. Due to the nature of our work here at Task Force 29, every agent has a high risk of exposure to emotional stress and potential trauma. Mental health is just as important as physical health, if not more, so it's important for you to have access to relevant professional support, both during and after any case you might be working on. I look forward to meeting everyone individually after the following weeks for an initial consultation. Regards, Dr. Delara Ozen. And this one is from Dr. Jennifer Phillips to Adam, a neuropozyne order, Agent Jensen. I notice you have not yet picked up the supply of neuropozyne I ordered for you this month. I also notice it's the third time in a row that you have been late picking up your prescription. In my experience, agents like yourself are prone to testing their limits, denying themselves the crucial medicine they need due to either pride, an overinflated sense of machismo, or a well-intentioned but misplaced belief that others might need it more. If none of these reasons describe you, I sincerely apologize, but I suggest you not be late again, or I will be forced to assume you are obtaining the drug somewhere else illicitly, and will have to report you to the head office. Damn. Thank you for your cooperation, Jen Phillips, MD, TF-29 Central European Division. And this is from Duncan to Adam about Dubai. I'm still waiting on your after-action report. We all gotta file them, you know. Drag your heels much longer and I'll write it up myself. Guaranteed you won't look good in it. Oh, it's an interesting way to motivate somebody. So, Aug is here. This is Jensen's little corner of the office, huh? Look at this.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere.
Augment chew? Fruit-flavored cereal? Alright.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere.
Locker. Pistol, regular ammo. Let's see if these guys are off these computers now. No, he's still on it. What the hell? And he's still on it. Okay. Well, we can't get on those computers. Those guys sitting there. So we'll move on. Organized crime, Vincent Black. Check out this department. Well, this is a big department. Okay. Yeah, good. Get up and leave so I could use your computer, dude.
They're saying it was faulty wiring.
Pedro Mifrin? Oh boy. So we need to get over here. I guess I'm gonna go this way. Wow, I don't know how to get there.
Program initiated.
Now this way. And then finally this way. Okay.
Access denied.
I don't even know where to start with theorizing percentages.
At least now I know how to get there. Vincent Black. Yeah, Vincent isn't home. He's got a safe on the wall. It'd be cool if we could see into the safe, see what's in there before we bother to hack into it, huh? That'd be kind of a neat ability to have. What are these things? I guess these are supposed to be like packing peanuts. Whoa, come on, game, don't be like that. Crafting parts. Well, at least he locks his computer when he leaves his desk. We know the password. Origami 1970. And we're in. From Angela Rizzo to Vincent Black, human traffic confirmed. Vince, our people in Moscow confirmed that the Diwali are shipping unlicensed augs out of the Czech Republic. We suspect the majority are leaving via unmarked trucks, but it's difficult to know for sure right now because it's definitely looking like some of the police are taking backhanders to look the other way. Worse, if someone desperate enough to deal with the devil can't pay enough, or nobody will miss them, seems the Diwali are happy to pocket what little they have and sell them to third parties for labor, sex, or spare parts. The team is still compiling the full report. It's pretty nauseating, Angie. Yeah, that does sound pretty nauseating. Free admission. We got some boxes over here. Okay. Got some pictures here. Oh, I guess these are crime leaders, I guess. That's what it looks like to me. This is the Diwali symbol here. Probably should recognize that one. That one looks familiar. Ugh, dead guy there. So, do I try to hack into his safe here? No. No, we don't. I could craft a multi-tool, but we'll probably be back here at some point. So I don't think there's any hurry to do that.
Composition could tell us a lot, but it's the trigger that really does the talking.
Hey, how's it going?
That's all the data I have right now.
So this guy, we could just shove him aside, Mr. Ryan Baker, and try to get into this computer. Boy, this one looks like it's going to be fun. Holy cow, look at this. Look at this, is crazy. We're not going to make this one. No way. All these number 2s here. Oh, I can't go that way. Doggone it, I went there for no reason at all.
What I hear, the explosives were designed to get maximum spread.
I don't remember what clearance does.
I'm sorry, we're all in strung out shape.
Preemptive action would be great.
Anomaly detected.
Holy cow.
Trace
We're gonna get into this thing.
Access granted.
I didn't think there was any way we would. Alright, Ryan Baker. Let's see. From Duncan McCready to Ryan Baker, perp and holding. Baker, looks like your boss is AWOL again, so I'm telling you this instead. Charlie team raided a neon depot on the waterfront. Most of the scumbags went down shooting, but we've got one in holding. He denies he's affiliated with organized crime, but that's for you to determine. He's all yours, Mac. It's interesting he says looks like your boss is AWOL again because we just were in his office and he wasn't there. Vincent Black.
State police are playing stingy with sharing evidence.
From Angela Rizzo to Ryan Baker, family drama. Ryan, you're still on Masa Cadleck, right? I got this from my snitch at the Red Queen, so it's legit. Recently, her son Dominic went behind her back for a loan to Otar Botkovelli. Otar thought Masa approved and loaned the kid the money to curry favor with his mother. Now she's mad at Otar. Otar is furious with Dominic, and Dominic refuses to have a sit-down with his mother. Radich wouldn't mind Otar losing face, but it's costing the family money, so he's pissed at everyone. Yeah, thanks, dude. This has the potential to explode, Angie. Alright. This is that shooting competition thing we already read, and this is the Dubai mission thing that we already read.
Nothing.
Thanks for letting me use your computer, Agent.
As opposed to conducting an actual investigation.
So here's another computer here that we could get into, Gabriel Nelson.
It's the trigger that really does
Oh boy, so we've got 2 of them to get
We're
to.
advising people to stay at home, so someone needs to be the example.
Negative. They're saying it's
Anomaly detected.
Oh gosh, this one,
Trace program.
I don't know why some of them are so quick.
Access denied.
Some of them you get like 20 seconds, and other ones you get 5 seconds. This is neat.
I don't even know where to start with
Whoa, look at this thing. What's up, Brian Rourke?
Hey, Agent Jensen. Nice work in Dubai.
Thanks.
But still, you know what I want to know is who those ogged up guys in the gold masks
get a look at the
were.
bomb
I'll be
site
compiling
myself,
all the
but
case files,
nice,
and as
not
soon
our
as I know
show.
anything, it'll be up on the board.
Alright.
Hey, it's a good thing you got that signal booster offline. Agent Singh spent a long time getting in
What
with
I
the gin.
hear, the
Be ashamed to
explosives
have
were
it closed
designed to get
cover.
maximum spread.
It's interesting. Taking that signal booster offline was an optional quest. And a lot of people have mentioned Jensen taking it offline, so it's good that we did that. Gold masked mercenaries.
You know as much as I do about these guys. They're augmented, well-trained, and very dangerous.
Just wish someone
And they
would
seem to be
nut up and
massing
take the lead.
weapons and augs for some sort of attack. We don't know what yet.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it again to see if he has anything
I'm relieved.
else to say.
Or is it not a
You know as much as I do about these
No,
guys.
he doesn't.
They're augmented, well-trained, and very dangerous. And they seem to be massing weapons and augs for some sort of attack. We don't know what yet.
Holy cow.
Composition could tell
There's
us
a lot of
but
stuff
it's the
here.
trigger that really does the talking.
So here's Singh, our guy.
Ah, Agent Singh, great poker player. I still owe him
When I
$100.
hear
So I hope his
the
incursion
designed to
with
get
the gin
maximum
lasts
spread.
another few months. You know, maybe he'll forget I owe him the money.
I wish all these people would shut up. Because it's hard to concentrate with all this talking going on. Alright, that's Aaron Singh. He's connected to Wasim Alam.
Ah, Wasim Alam,
The head of the gin.
Former limb clinic doctor and surgeon before he turned to more profitable enterprises.
I'd love to get a look at
He
the
brings
bomb
the
site
same
myself,
cold and
but
calculated
no
approach
dice,
he brought
not
to
our
saving
show.
lives to running his business with his brother, Solar.
Okay.
We're all in strung out shape.
Crying out loud.
And then he's connected
Is it not a
to
probable target?
Solar, his brother.
This guy is the face of the gin and a charismatic force of nature. They call him the Bull of the North and the heart of the gin. Real name Solar. Works in conjunction with his cold and
Preemptive action would be
calculating brother
great if you
Wasim,
were
who
to
saved his life during the AUG incident. He is proudly augmented and parades his AUGs around wherever and whenever he likes. The hatred of AUGs from groups around the world has only emboldened him.
Composition could tell us a lot, but it's the trigger that really does the talking.
And then Shepard, who's deceased.
Our arms dealer Shepard, aka John Trent, is a former Special Forces commander and
Just
Expel
wish
Tower
someone would
operative.
nut up and take
And
the
as
lead.
is typical for those Expel Tower employees, he's been selling off those cell tower tech and weapons. But we don't need to worry about him anymore. He was killed by those gold
How's
mask guys in
security
Dubai.
over there?
I wonder if there was any way we could have saved him. I don't remember.
Where to start with theorizing percentages?
And then the gin.
I would have thought you'd had your fill of these guys since Dubai, Jensen. The Jinn, a group of smugglers led by twin brothers Solar and Wasim Alam. Their exact base of
I'd love to
operations
get
is
a look at the
unknown,
bomb
but
site
it's most
myself,
likely in
but
Muscat,
no dice,
Oman.
not our show.
The brothers Alam have been in operation since 2020 and have greatly expanded their operations since then, recruiting mercenaries, ex-military, nationalistic agitators, and other colorful criminal agitators from Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, and the surrounding region. They deal in drugs, weapons, medical implants, augs, and they occasionally throw in some human trafficking.
Okay. Oh, here's ARC. Let's see what ARC is.
Saying it was faulty wire.
You've heard of these guys. ARC, or the Augmented Rights Coalition, they're a human rights group who, on the surface at least, is trying to provide equal rights for augmented people. It was started by Dr. Talos Rucker soon after the AUG incident when Rucker started to speak out against the anti-AUG legislation that was being passed by several local governments. If you ask me, it's not working. Things seem to be getting worse. ARC preaches non-violence, but a string of terror attacks has put them on the terror watch list. So I'll let you be the
What I
judge.
hear, the explosives were designed
And
to get
this
maximum spread.
Talos Rucker is the leader of ARC.
Dr. Talos Rucker, former limb clinic doctor and current leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition. Rucker has chosen to leave his native Germany and to live in the Utrecht complex near Prague as a protest to draw attention to the upcoming Human Restoration Act vote. Rucker is a pacifist and believes that what is happening in Prague is what will happen all over the world if the Restoration Act becomes law.
I don't even know where to start with theorizing percentages.
And he's connected to this question mark here that we can't inquire about.
First thing you learn to have.
Second, it's off chair. I've run DNA checks through all the
You've heard of these guys. ARC, or the Augmented Rights Coalition?
Sam is that.
Who, on the surface at least, is
Alright, I
trying
don't
to
know how to
provide
shut
equal
him
rights
up. Whoa.
for augmented people. It was started by Dr. Talos Rucker soon after the AUG incident, when Rucker started to speak out against the anti-AUG legislation that was being passed by several local governments. If you ask me, it's not working. Things seem to be getting worse. ARC preaches non-violence, but a string of terror attacks has put them on the terror watch list. So I'll let you be the judge.
Alright, let's learn about this newspaper here.
Samizdat is an underground news outlet that likes to think of itself as the real news. They are anti-establishment and anti-almost everything else, including business addresses, so we like to keep our eyes and ears open.
Were designed to get maximum spread.
Okay. The New Sons of Freedom. That doesn't sound familiar.
The New Sons of Freedom, or NSF, is a small group of militant constitutionalists and secessionists operating in the continental United States, particularly in the Pacific Northwest. The group was formed as a reaction to the American government's increasingly authoritarian regime. NSF is committed to fighting the influence and control of a group of unknown people they believe to be the Illuminati with strategic guerrilla warfare strikes. They are suspected of having ties with Janus and the Juggernaut Collective.
Boy, there are a lot of different factions going on around here. Holy crap.
Ah, what to say about the Juggernaut Collective that isn't speculation. A bunch of their members were running operations out of Montreal in 27, resurfacing for a while in 28. You heard of the Rifleman Bank Station? Bell Tower? Anyway, the Collective is a group of hacker activists, or hacktivists. Oh my god, I hate that word. Dedicated to the cause of freedom. At least that's what they say, or what their actions appear to say. They fight corruption by exposing hypocrisy and protecting the unprotected. No one knows the real power structure inside of the Collective, but there is one name that echoes over the darknet, and that name that echoes even louder than Hex, and you can talk to Peter Chang if you don't believe me, that name is Janus. And some say Janus runs everything, while others think there is no Janus.
Okay. Church of the Machine God.
Here we go, the Church of the Machine God, and to some, the Church of the Machine, without the God. And then again, to others, the Singularity Church of the Machine God. This group has so many names and subgroups, it's hard to keep track. And believe it or not, they've been around in one form or another since the early 1970s. There are a lot of contradictory reports on who they are and what they want, but in general, they all want the same thing. They want to merge their consciousnesses and become one with the Machine God through a ritual they call
Composition can tell us a
ascension.
lot, but it's the trigger that really does.